It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Monday, December 9th, 2019, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Beautiful morning it
is really
today.
Nice. Yeah, real nice. Yeah,
it's like a spring morning almost.
It sure
when you
is.
Get up.
Yeah, it sure is. Very nice.
For those that haven't left the house, you're in for a great surprise.
Don't take the coat. Leave the coat. Leave it hanging in the closet. Take a light jacket.
I brought the jacket, but I took it off.
No, I could take this one off, but I won't. But anyway, very nice.
The downside is it won't be staying.
Yeah. Wait till you
now,
see this weather forecast.
Now, these are the same 2 guys. Boy, it's awful hot out there. Dadgum, it's so hot
No. I never complained about the heat.
I didn't either. I like it. I thought it was great.
He's got a 15-degree window that if it gets outside of that, he starts whining.
The wine window. That's what
the wine window.
So this is part of that hard time? Yeah, you can pitch in anytime.
Go ahead, jump on in.
Yeah.
Jump on in.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning. It's the Dale Hoffman wine window.
It's a beautiful 53 degrees outside.
Welcome to the Dale Hoffman roast. Here we go. Right.
Oh, goodness. Hey, the parade was great Friday night.
It was.
The tree lighting, the square looked great. Everything's decorated,
How was the turnout?
I thought it was fine.
It was packed.
It was good?
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, you couldn't complain. It was packed.
Yeah. I'd like to see more vendors on the square next year. This was the inaugural, of course.
Yeah, it's the first one. And
yeah.
Did we have more than 43 fire trucks and 17 horses?
Yeah, they had some very nice floats. Marchants had a nice float. Eastside Baptist, First Baptist, Christian Clinic, Christian Academy, Good Samaritan. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But
when you do that, you just leave a bunch of people out that's saying
now,
Dale,
had a float there, Dale, don't you know?
Dale! Hey, feel free to text him. His number is
BR549.
But yeah, I thought it was great. First Security Bank did a great job in sponsoring all the Christmas trees, the 35-foot tree. Teresa Waymeyer and her staff did a great job. I said, how on earth did you get all those lights on there and get them balanced? She says, come out here every night and work until I got it right, It was very good. The city, the chamber, everybody did a great job. The square is beautiful. Good. We miss Old Time Restaurant.
Well, it's kind of part of it.
But anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Bob Rechtenwald, Bob Zdora, and Scooter Callis. Everybody doing good?
Doing good. And
it's brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. 3 locations to serve you. Baxter, anybody been out to the hospital? How are they doing on the lobby?
I have not been
out there in a while.
I've been blessed with not having to go out there.
Amen to that, yeah. Last time I was there, Brewed Awakening was out behind or beside the cafeteria. There's a little picnic area there, a garden area, and they were out there in a little trailer while the remodeling was done at Baxter Regional. Then you got Balmer Boulevard, which at 7:03 in the morning can be busy right now until about 8 o'clock, and then 62 East Plaza by Anytime Fitness. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations. Be sure to check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Here in Mountain Home, you can talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Brad, Chris, anybody there can help you. Very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. And when they say with all our respect, they mean it. Around the state of Arkansas, you have 29 other Roller locations, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. I'll spit it out here in a minute. This morning, Erin's here from the Mountain Home Christian Academy. She's a 7th grade student. If you can help the Mountain Home Christian Academy financially, call them 424-6622. They take no government monies, teach no Common Core. These students, every day, gentlemen, they come in here, they come in and do this. There's adults that won't do what these kids do, and they come in here from pre-K to kindergarten to 1st grade all the way up. Now we got 7th grade student here with Erin. They come in and they do it, and they're not shy, and some of them are really not shy.
Yeah, Erin's not going to be. We're going to get her involved.
You're going to have to train her a little bit better to do a little more poking the fun.
Oh,
right?
it's coming.
It's coming. Okay. This morning's prayer, Aaron's going to do our morning prayer this morning. 7th grade student, Mountain Home Christian Academy. Aaron?
Dear God, thank you for this day, and this morning I want to thank you for having Christmas to remember Jesus' birthday. I also want to pray for the people who are homeless and have no one to spend Christmas with. I especially want to thank you for putting all the incredible people in my life, like my family, my friends, and my teacher, and help the people who are in the hospital, and help to remember how fortunate we are to be alive and healthy, and help everyone who's struggling with just different issues and help them to feel loved. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
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 This morning, Aaron, 7th grade student from Mountain Home Christian Academy, brought our morning prayer. If you can help the Mountain Home Christian Academy, call them at 424-6622. Now the big question, your favorite subjects in school?
Spelling and science.
Oh, good.
Well, all right. What's the least favorite subject in school? That's what I want to know.
Language.
Language?
You know,
There was a couple of those.
yeah. Where you at now?
Which language?
English.
Our own.
There's English, then there's Arkansas, so,
I have a friend, he's an older gentleman, and I asked him one time, I said, Fred, how many languages do you speak? He said, 2. English and Southern. So, okay.
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We chop it up, and
Cousins.
especially down here, I mean, you look at our language, you got to throw math and everything in there because you got Ewans, you got y'all, which is,
Yeah.
well, Ewans is y'all plus 2. And I mean, you just got to figure it out.
Y'all just a whole bunch.
Yeah, there you
it
go.
is, yeah.
Did they teach you that over there?
They don't
You
teach
need to ask your language teacher
to teach Arkansas.
to start teaching some Southern English.
Okay, I will.
It's like, what y'all fixing to do, That's, what are you going to do, Anyway, so you having a good school year?
Yep.
Good, that's good. Look forward to Christmas. Good. Any activities going on that you're aware of at Mountain Home Christian Academy? You got any basketball games this week? Do you know of?
No, I don't know.
Don't know? I haven't seen the calendar yet. Anyway.
Do you play any sports or anything? Or
Yeah, I play volleyball.
Ooh, good. You enjoy that?
Yep.
Fun. A lot of fun.
awesome.
Excellent. All right, Mountain Home Christian Academy, 424-6622. If you can help them financially, you can give them a call. Appreciate Aaron being here this morning. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793.
You're not even going to make her do the trumpet?
Well, here in a second.
I'm not doing it.
don't do a trumpet?
Everybody does. That's kind of the thing. You just got to.
Half of them say
Just
no.
da-da-da. Try.
All you got to do is dun da da da.
No.
No. All right, let's try that again. We get a rhythm. Dun da da da. Oh, she's supposed to say no.
RetiredToArkansas.net is where we find the view of the White River this morning. Look at there.
It's a nice
shot of
view
the White
this
River.
morning.
I went down there yesterday and drove around. Really nice. Went down through the little park around Big Spring area, the baseball field, and the Railroad Museum. You're looking into Cotter, Arkansas, Baxter County, Arkansas. The camera's in Marion County. You can see the lights on the bridge there to the left side of the screen. Beautiful shot of the White River. Brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Bob will be on here in just a few minutes. We'll talk about this week in real estate and what's going on in the real estate market this week. There's also an icon on that. When you go to retiredarkansas.net, the lower right-hand screen,
Yeah.
top, there's a little camera icon you can click and you can take the picture. Use it for your desktop, your background, whatever you need. Or you can share the picture. The beautiful White River. If you're getting ready to retire, perhaps in 2020 or 2021, you need to start calling the Z Team now to kind of feel them out and see what's going to be available. Bob and Linda Zdora bring the morning weather each and every day. You want to do the temperatures? All you got to say is like Mountain Home 53, Flippin 54, and go down the list. You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay. Can you see screen okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Mountain Home, Arkansas is 53 degrees Fahrenheit today. Flippin, Arkansas is 54. Harrison, Arkansas is 51. And Yellville, Arkansas is 54 today. Salem, Arkansas is 50. Calico Rock, Arkansas is 53. Mountain View is 54. St. Louis, Missouri is 50 today. Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 53. West Plains, Missouri is 50. Branson, Missouri is 46.
And this is Watford City, North Dakota.
Watford City, North Dakota is 0.
53 degrees
That's
difference
great.
between here and there.
Somebody
Wow,
asks
great
you, hey,
job.
what's your temperature? And you look at them and say, we don't have one.
We don't have one. Zero.
We just don't
outside.
have
Wow. I want to take a shot of this if we can.
Oh, no.
This is the forecast map for Tuesday, 12 p.m. Tomorrow, this shows some freezing precipitation from just west of Nashville into the eastern portions of Arkansas. And so this is what we can expect. Ready for the live radar?
Sure.
Okay, the live radar needs to be refreshed again.
Are you ready for the live radar? That's the question.
Every time you close this particular screen, you have to refresh it and refresh it and refresh it. It's about the fourth time, but it is a very good radar. A lot of shower activity over the Great Lakes area. You can't even find in Indiana in there. It's kind of covered up. Indiana, Ohio, a lot of rain around Columbus, Ohio, all the way up into the UP of Michigan, all the way back to Mexico and Arizona and New Mexico, Texas, and then a little bit in northeast Arkansas, a little bit around St. Louis, Indianapolis, and then it moves on up into the east and northeast. We'll zoom in to Arkansas and take a look and check your highways real quick. We've got 62 east and 412 east around Pocahontas, Walnut Ridge, Paragould, with some light rain showers right now. 412 at Kennett. Then you got Interstate 55 and 155 around Kennett, Missouri, Dyersburg, Tennessee, with some shower activity. Other than that, all other highways are clear. 62, 412 west is in good shape. Interstates 30, 40, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas, with the exception of extreme northeast Arkansas shower activity going on there. In Missouri, we'll back this down a little bit. Poplar Bluff, Missouri, Doniphan on US 160, Poplar Bluff on US 67 going north towards St. Louis. You've got a little bit on Interstate 55 south of Sikeston, then I-44 into St. Louis, a little bit of precip there, a little bit on I-70 east of Jefferson City into St. Louis, then Interstate 57, 55, and I-70, all with some shower activity going on in the state of Illinois. Even I-64 east from East St. Louis, Illinois, towards Mount Vernon with some shower activity. I-44, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon is clear as this time. You probably pick the showers up just east of Rolla, and then Kansas City towards Jeff City is clear right now on I-70. Forecast map's not showing much. A little bit of fog, possibly some wind advisories going on. Fog in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, southern Louisiana, panhandle of Florida. No watches or warnings right now. 7-day forecast today, a high of, I need to pull this down. There we go. Today, high of 63. Then this afternoon, 20% chance of showers this afternoon. Tonight, 30%, back to a 20% after midnight. And then after midnight tonight, chance of rain, slight chance of wintry mix, low of 29. Then Tuesday, we warm up to 39 degrees. Cold night on Tuesday night, low of 24. Then 49 on Wednesday, 49 on Thursday, and 50 on Friday with mostly sunny skies. Checking iDrive Arkansas, we had an accident on I-49 on exit 70 in Springdale, southbound lane. Lanes impacted are the outside lanes. Other than that, nothing going on. Little Rock, a little bit of slow traffic between Benton and Little Rock, and a little bit of slow traffic on I-49 south of Fayetteville. Missouri Department of Transportation, we have around here some construction. Come on, click on that. Road closed to work zone, Route W southbound in Howell County, culvert replacement scheduled for today. They're going to be working on it between 6:30 and 5 o'clock tonight there on just off of Highway 160 in Missouri. And so the morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0794, 0793. Where'd the 4 come from? 0793.
We're not sure.
We're not. It just didn't sound right.
It did, didn't it? Real quick, I got to get community calendar in here because we're trying to get everything fit in here. The call information meeting, December 10th at 6 o'clock, First Baptist Church in Flippin. The Call of Marion County and the Call of Baxter County are co-hosting an informational meeting for anyone considering becoming a foster or adoptive parent. First Baptist Church in Flippin from 6 to 7:30. This is at 721 Alford in Flippin, Arkansas. And then real quick, First Baptist Church in Cotter has their Christmas program December 22nd at 6 p.m. Christmas Day, a 6 p.m. service. All are welcome. First Baptist Church is located in downtown Cotter.
You got anything over there at Christian Academy you need to talk about?
December 18th is Pajama Day.
Pajama
And I don't
Day.
really know what else to put in there.
That'll work. Pajama Day is a good day.
All right, I guess it's time to look at that camera.
She's gonna have to take us to break here.
Look at that camera. Say it's time for a commercial break. Be right back.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Without stumbling.
Without stumbling.
It's time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Bear Bradley, Urbane, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
End of the year clearance on all G3 boats and Yamaha motors at Henderson Marine. Come check out the low prices on 2019 model G3 fishing boats and G3 Suncatcher pontoons. Henderson Marine offers in-house financing and is your local authorized Yamaha service center. Need parts, accessories, water toys? They got them too. Need to winterize? Call Henderson Marine today to schedule your winterization. When maintenance matters, call Henderson Marine at 870-488-5600.
Come see us today at Henderson Marine.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
And we're back at 7:19. Bob Zdora's here for This Week in Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. 870-405-0793.
Morning.
Hey.
Boys had a good weekend, it sounds
Yeah,
like?
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Good.
good weekend.
Good.
Yeah, we were down in Little Rock with Marion County Republicans. The state had a committee meeting, state Republican committee meeting, and then we went to the mansion for the People's House, as the governor likes to refer to it. And we had a lovely luncheon. If you get a chance to go down there and see all the different manger sets that are in there, and to see what a good Christian
Atmosphere.
atmosphere for Christmas is. I mean, it's really spectacular, and they do a great job down there. They got a whole staff that helps the governor's wife, who's in charge of all that. But it's really cool, really cool.
That's
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
A lot of work going on down in Little Rock. It's growing right along. There's constant construction on the highways down there. That's a given. But it was a very nice trip. We had met some great people and talked to some people. The governor, obviously, Tim Griffin.
Oh yeah. Good.
The Attorney General was there, and the Tommy Land was there, and John Thurston. So it was a good
To talk to
good
everybody.
day,
That's
and
good.
just a good getaway day for us. Although she worked the whole time going down in the car. She's typing and on the phone and sending emails and everything else out. But that's when I say we never close. We never close.
Yeah.
I mean that is the truth.
It's the nature of the business.
It really is. Well, if you're going to
Yeah.
be in business,
Yeah.
I mean, you've been a small businessman. You know what it's like. And if you're going to dedicate yourself to this is what we're going to do, then that's what you got to do.
Yep.
We do our absolute best to stay on top of that, to make sure that our people are taken care of, to make sure that when the phone rings, that it gets answered. And to be able to do that and be able to get information out to people is very important. We'll get calls and they'll say, well, I've been calling all day trying to find somebody, and you guys answer the phone. Yeah, that's what we do. And you go from there, how can I help you? And that's always the second sentence in there. How can we help? What can we do to make
What do we do?
make your life a little easier? Sometimes it's not buying a house. Sometimes it's just getting information. There's a lot of reasons why people call, but it's just getting that information out to them and being a part of. That's a big part of what we do. It really, really is. So, it's been a stellar year for us. This will be our best year ever. I mean, it's the best for the market as well, but it's a big year for the Z team as far as closings and the number of people that we've helped and the number of people that we've brought into. You like that one better? See, I was over that one.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Are we live? When do we go live? When do we go live? We'll be ready in a minute.
No, you're fine over here. Oh, this is hilarious.
So let's go live TV, kids.
Oh, that's why I was working on the other camera, because you weren't live on it.
Oh,
but
I see.
Now
Oh,
that you had to
kidding.
make a big
So
scene in front of everybody,
That's Scott Kelly's.
a little camera adjustment.
Send your cards and letters in and let us know what you think. Which is a good thing anyway. Actually, send your cards and letters in and let us know what you think.
You bet.
But it was we've been really blessed this year. The team has done very, very well. From bringing some of the kids, as I refer to them in my own way, on board and helping them get started, and now seeing them be able to step up and start to take the mantle a little bit and step out on their own. That's a huge thing. We've been blessed in a lot of ways. So if there's something we can do to help you if you're coming off of being expired, because there's a number of homes that are expiring this time of year. It's kind of the natural progression of things. Some people don't want to be on the market for Christmas. They think that the holidays, that nobody comes here between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we put a house under contract while we were driving down to Little Rock.
Wow.
So believe me, there's people here that are looking at houses. There's people that are coming up in the beginning of January, end of December, beginning of January, that are coming up. There's other people Linda's got in the hopper that we've been sending listings out to, and some of it's weather related. If they can get a chance, if the weather's decent, and they're not snowed in. Well, I'm not worried about us being snowed in, but they're not snowed in wherever they're at in Colorado or wherever it may be, then they'll be down and they're looking. And we're under 500 houses on the MLS, and actually that number's not as good of a number as it seems, because a number of properties are in several different ways. A house might be in, a 4-bedroom house might be in as a 3-bedroom, and then they may have gone back in as a 4-bedroom. Houses that are on acreage may be in with the house in 5 acres, the house in 10 acres, the house in 20 acres, the house in 40 acres. So all of those are added into that number. And there's a number of properties that are in there like that are in multiple times. So when we're looking for homes for people, it can be a little bit of a challenge. The market's been busy. I mean, as we've seen, as we come here every week and we talk about it and how many are selling, and we're 25 houses, I think it is, over last year. In a market our size, that's a pretty big number. So if you're thinking about coming on the market, if you've been on the market and things didn't go the way you thought they were going to go, give us a call. We can sit down. We can look at your situation, because everybody's situation is different. Everybody's got their own idea of how things should be. How did you come to the price that you were on the market at? How was your home presented? I think that between our website, the power of Century 21, being a national and a global company for that matter, the advertising that we do, our internet presence, gives you more exposure. It's not a matter of just coming out, taking some pictures with the cell phone, sticking a sign in front and hoping for the best. You know, to go by and tell you to put St. Joseph in the front yard. You know, there's a little more to it than that, and we do our best to get you to that situation so that you'll be a successful seller. Linda's a licensed stager. When we take our pictures, and if you go to retiredtoarkansas.net and take a look at those pictures and see ours, and look at others, because we've got the whole MLSs on there. You can see what your competition is, and we're going to show you that when we talk to you, to make you more realistic as far as where the market is for you, because you need to know that. You need to know. You can't just say, I think it's worth $250. Thinking and getting are two different things. Then you're just going to be disappointed. And you might find an agent who will just take any listing at any price and say, oh yeah, sure, no, I can get you that. And then we get a call a year later from those people saying, we had 2 showings, and one was the agent. You know, so you want to, if you're going to sell, if you want to sell, and that's the reason you called us to begin with. We were going to people's houses, and Lynn was in a gentleman's house 2 weeks ago, and she's in there, and they're talking about what we're going to do and this and that, and he goes, well, I don't have to sell. And she looked at him and she says, then why did you call me? That's why you called us, is because you want to sell your home. I'm guessing people don't just like signs in front of their house, and people traipse it in and out, and you got to leave and take Fluffy with you so that the agent can show your house at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you want to be, there's a big difference between being listed and being sold. Mm-hmm. You don't get any credit for being listed for exorbitant amount of days unless it's a unique property. We run into that sometimes too, and I'm not going to try to get away from that. There's some properties that are unique, and there's a buyer out there. We've been very successful in general at bringing that buyer to that property. Some are just, you could run 100 people through there, and they're all going to say, no, this just isn't for us, because that home was built for, when you as the seller, when you built that home, you built it for you. You're not going to get dollar for dollar back, and that's something that people say, well, I've got this much in it. I had my house appraised for a VA loan on a refi. And I can't encourage that enough. If you can refi under a VA, take it. And when the guy gave me the appraisal on our house, knowing what I paid for it, because we built it from the ground up, I get that little in your stomach, you go, oh, wow, really? So we better enjoy this place a lot. Of course, we know what we've got, and with the view and everything, we're an unusual circumstance. But as far as the money that they were willing to loan on it was kind of a wake-up call. But that happens sometimes when we go to people's homes and we talk to them about what they're worth and what they can realistically expect them to sell that home for. We do our best to do that.
Wow.
I didn't want to say this because when you sign up for the Z Team, there's no additional costs. You're not paying more for the Z Team, and with that, you get the whole team. I don't care which realtor with the Z Team you get the whole team, and you get the benefits that come with it. The staging they're talking about, and all them again are no additional costs. I mean, a lot of people look, well, Joe Blow works for himself, and it'll save me more. It's going to be the same. You're paying the same
or Joe
fee.
Blow will work harder because it's just one guy, and he's got to make that money himself. I don't find that true.
No, you got a whole team that is their goal is to sell your home.
Right.
And whatever it takes to do it. And that's why they do all the extras. That's why they step above and beyond a lot of the others. And I just want to mention that a lot of people look and say, man, there's a whole team that's got to cost me a fortune. No.
Yeah, no.
All the extras, they're part of the package. It's just what they do to help.
And
be
we all
above the
work
others.
together, and,
Yeah.
and very well. I mean, that's the whole thing. We're not like we're all realtors are independent contractors, but within the team, we're a team.
Yeah.
And if somebody's got to go someplace, if somebody can't be someplace, somebody's got a skill set that we need for this type of property,
yeah.
we're all there for that. We're not running down the hallway saying, who's got a guy? We've got the guy who can come and do whatever it is that needs to be done. And that's very important for you as a seller to take. It's a difficult thing to do. I've done it. And we deal with people every day that are doing it. And to be able to make that jump is a tough thing to do for people. And we make it as simple as we possibly can. That's really our mission, is to make things simple.
Let's look at numbers.
This week in real estate, there were 20 new listings came on, 7 parcels of land, a commercial property. 12 homes came on the market. They came out in a range from $249,000 to $42,000. For the first time in a long time, none came on as active contingent, but that's because there were only
Really?
12 that came on. But that's the first time in really a long time. There were 18 sales, 5 parcels of land sold, 1 commercial property, 12 homes sold. Those homes sold in a range from $430,000 to $82,000. The average sale price this week was $180,000 with 119 days on market. So you can see how it's really, that's
Yeah.
a small number.
Yeah.
$2.1 million in residential real estate closed this past week.
2.1?
2.1. 29 properties expired. 22 had price changes. There's 39 pendings. There's a number of properties that are up in Missouri that are for sale if you want to be listed. If you're looking to buy property up in Missouri, both Linda and Darlene are licensed up there. And again, it's extras that we do to try to help more people. There's currently 489 homes listed on the MLS.
Well, I remember back in 07.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, in 07 it was a train wreck.
487?
Yeah.
Wow.
So your vote matters. The elections are coming up. Primaries are coming up. Your vote matters.
Yes.
Year to date, there's been 1,053 homes have sold for $158 million. Average time on market is 131 days. The average sale price this year has been $150,000. Last year, there had been 1,028 homes that sold for $143 million, with 144 days on market, with an average sale price of $139. So you got 25 more homes that sold. There's $15 million more in residential sales is what that comes out to. That's done wonders for the local economy. Real estate is a big part of all local economies. One of the engines that really drives things going forward. Give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. We have some of our Christmas finery on there, and we've got all the listings on the MLS are on there. So if you have any questions, you're riding around, you see a sign someplace, it can be anybody. So we can sell you any property in the state of Arkansas. We can sell you any property in the state of Missouri. And if we're not as familiar with the area as we're comfortable being, we can make a great recommendation to you to get you with a good top quality agent to help you be successful in the sale of your home or the purchase of your home. I mean, we've done that. We send people down to Greer's Ferry and set them up with agents down there, and it's, the clients are great. They send us thank you letters when they're done. So that's the idea, is to help you as a client be successful in the sale or purchase of your next home.
Yep.
Right home at the right time of your life is a true statement, and that's
with
very important for people.
2020's knocking on the back door, and there could be some
It's
retirement
here.
coming
It's
up.
here.
Yeah.
Retirement people, and the economy's good. I mean, much better than it's been. We can say that for sure. And there's people that have better employment. The minimum wage thing kicking on. I know Mickey had mentioned, they weren't sure what they're going to do with some of the people in the courthouse and stuff, because the wages have changed for people. And we can help you find the right home for where you need to be, whether it's a starter home. If you're in a starter home and you're looking to move up a little bit, you're looking to expand your family, and you need that extra bedroom, you need that extra playroom, change of neighborhood, whatever it may be, we can help you with all of that. 870-405-0793.
RetiredArkansas.net.
Three.
Not 4.
793.
3, Dale. 3, Dale.
And he's only been saying it for, 12, 13 years?
Forever.
That's how many times he
How
said
the
that
four,
number.
I don't know.
Wow. Anyway, it's time for a break. Be right back.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me. When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Monday morning business spotlight.
Sound like a cow. Monday morning business spotlight.
I'm having a Dale moment here.
It's a chair.
My tongue got in front of my
It's
eyepiece.
a 3, not a 4. It's a 3, not a 4.
Yeah. So it's on the
Monday.
All right, that's enough
All right,
of that.
we ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready.
All right.
Monday
morning business spotlight. This morning we're going to talk to Bob Zdora about the importance of advertising. Bob, you do a lot of it. You do a lot with us here at XL7 TV. I know you do a lot on the radio, different stations, not just one. You spread your advertising dollars around. Have you seen or felt that that's been important to your success?
Oh, advertising and television advertising, especially, because when they get that visual, they may have heard the voice someplace or may have seen a magazine ad or something like that, but to be able to see you and see how you carry on as it were, on stage and interact with other people. That's very important to people because it humanizes you more than you realize. And I'm sure that you saw that from the restaurant when people would come up and say, "Oh, I saw you, and you guys were real funny the other day when you did whatever," or "I really liked." And I get the same thing with people. I mean, we'll be someplace having dinner. We'll be sitting over at Colton's, and somebody will come up and go, "You're that guy." And it's like, yes. So the advertising pays. It's not in our type of business. It's a little more thought out business. It's not something that you're doing every day. But for people that are, and we're still successful with it, people that are using businesses that are on this station need to realize that there's people that are seeing it that you don't realize how big of a reach you've got. I mean, you're from Harrison all the way up in just about the Branson,
and then almost to
Plains,
Branson, almost to Ava, over
Yeah.
West Plains, down to Mountain View, over to Salem.
And Mountain View loves this area. And we love Mountain View. We were down there for dinner the other day. We're going to go to Caroling in the Cabins this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Great event. We were there a couple years ago, and we said, it's time to go back. So we're going to go to that. And there's a lot to do down there. There's the advertising of being here, your presence here. We advertise in the company magazine. We have a company magazine that comes out every other month. And those types of things make a big difference as opposed to some companies maybe put one out once a year, maybe twice a year. Ours are constantly refreshed because the listings that are in there are new and the old ones are out. So you're not getting calls of people, "Oh, I want to see this house," and then find out that that house sold 3 months ago and it's not available. And people get disappointed with that because it's now my fault. I saw it.
You didn't hold that for me.
Yeah. I saw it. Yeah, I understand it, but I have no control over that. Advertising here, working with Scooter, and I don't need to stroke you any more than Linda has been so happy, and the cooperation with things as far as wanting to change this, tweak that, whatever it may be. You guys have been great here. And that's important to you as a consumer. If you're going to spend your hard-earned money and put it into advertising here, I can't encourage it enough. We've been successful. We've been happy, which is an important part of it as well. But we've got a return on our investment, and that's the most important part. It's not a matter just how much you can spend, because you can do that pretty quick, as you well know. Be able to have a return on that investment and make that personal contact with people through this media like we're doing now. And you're on Facebook, you're on the TV, you're on the air TV, you're on the cable. So you're findable in a lot of ways for people in the market here. That's huge for me as a consumer of my end. I'm basically, and to be able to get my message out of what the Z Team does, how we do it, to pique your interest a little bit, so that maybe say, well, I've been dealing with this guy for a long time, but let's just see what they can do. And that's the important part. If you're a barber, if you're a heating and air guy, whatever it is that you may be, you're looking to get somebody's attention that you didn't have before, and that's what this does.
And with XL7 TV, there's 280,000 potential viewers at any one given time. And that's our current today footprint. After the first of the year, we're looking to expand that footprint. I'm going to put out a guess, another 100,000.
Yeah, between the next program and
when we go through the next. The other thing that we do here at XL7 is, we do the local football games in Mountain Home in Yellville. Sometimes we'll go down to Mountain View. Now, people say, well, why do you do that? Well, for several reasons. A lot of people they have children that play the local sports, but grandma and grandpa and aunt and uncles, they live outside.
Yeah.
So the importance for us to be on the Facebook side of this and or the YouTube side of it is because Grandma Jane can sit in Chicago, Illinois and watch little Johnny play football in Yellville, Arkansas.
Sure.
And that opens up a whole new world of people that we're reaching out to and actually touching, because once Grandma knows that it's there, well, the aunts, uncles, and cousins also can join in. And to me, that's kind of important. We get a little riff about, well, you talk about all the local sports. We do talk about local sports, and we're going to talk about local sports here in a minute.
Yep.
Because those kids, sometimes, and I've been doing the press box at Mountain Home since 1995, and I try to call several kids out, and Scooter can attest to this. If Johnny makes the tackle, but he was helped by Billy, I'm going to make sure both names
Get
are
the
mentioned.
assist. That's right.
That's the only recognition some of those kids will ever get.
Yeah.
And some of the reasons why we do what we do here on the television is the same thing. Hearing their voice on a Friday morning or a Monday morning, this may be the only recognition they ever get. And that's kind of why
And
we're doing that.
by doing these things in the community that we do at the football games and the different things that we do, and offering the sponsorships to the customer through the line is, I do both sides of the fence. I've had my own businesses, and I've looked on that side of the fence. How can I advertise? Where's it going to be most effective? And for me, here it's about building a personal relationship between you and the client that you're looking for. We want them to be able to come in and feel like they already know you.
Exactly.
And that way you're not breaking down that barrier up front, and it's not just about getting your name out there. It's about getting your name out there and getting that personal connection. And when you guys, that's one of our big focuses. And when you advertise with us, that's what we look for with the sponsorships and all the different things, is kind of give you a personal relationship before that guy's even walked in the door. Mm-hmm. They already feel like they know you, and it makes a big difference.
The agents will tell me that somebody bumped into somebody at church and said, "Oh, I saw your commercial." Well, that's pays for the month's worth of stuff, just that somebody recognizes them and acknowledges them for what they are. They may not have even realized they were a realtor. They may not have, they may not have seen it for some years. They may go to school with them and didn't know. They lost track of them. "Oh, I saw you on TV." That's a huge thing. And that's a personal touch that Scooter's talking about, to be able to contact people so that they do know when you walk in. When I was the police, I used to tell them to go out and show the flag. I don't care if you do anything, just go out and let them know that you're there. And that's what a lot of this is for people. It's just going out and showing the flag and letting them know that you're here. I do the gun shows, and we'll set up a booth for that. And I've walked into houses for a listing appointment, and a guy will say, "I saw you at the gun show." You've got a leg up on anybody else that can walk in that door, because they know you're a right-thinking guy if you're going to go through and spend your Saturday and Sunday sitting in Baxter County Fairgrounds just talking cold to people. And I know I'm not going to sell anything. It's just to go shake a hand, have them say, "You're that guy," or whatever it may be, to personalize our business and make us stand out and let people realize that, well, these guys are going above and beyond by being out here and supporting the event, the gun show, and being out here and meeting people and using their time on the weekend instead of being out doing what normal people would do. We're out here working.
And the reason behind the Monday Morning Business Spotlight is just that. If you have a new business in town, or even an old business in town, and you've not tried television advertising, give us a call. Scooter, number?
Well, you can call me direct, 404-5981, and I will get you in contact with probably either me or Bob, and we will get you going. And like I said, we've got tons of different packages, and we've got some stuff going on at Christmas right now, holiday greeting, stuff like that, and you can kind of give us a try out through there, and then we can show you what we can do. We can even get you onto the business spotlight and be able to talk about your business, get to know us.
And I'll give you a quick example. When the ice cream guy was here, remember?
Yes.
And he went to get ice cream because he didn't have somebody wanted some flavor.
Right.
He went and got it. Well, we've been in there 3 times since then. And here, so that just, I probably would have driven by it, continued to drive by it as I had before. He's been in business for a year, but being here and seeing him, we've been in it 3 times since then. So,
and he's still open. By the way, he's still open on the weekend.
I was just going
right
to say, I know he had some surgical issue or something. His daughter was in there talking about it, but so we hope that's all good. But he's open on the weekend. Yeah, I mean it's great, and it's very, very good.
And this is Mountain Home, Arkansas. It's not Downers Grove, Illinois, or Pueblo, Colorado. People have small businesses here still. This is speaking to the man with the Paradise Cream. He's catered his hours around the football schedule this year. Every Friday night he would stay open until 10 instead of 9, so the crowd from the football field could go over and warm up and eat a bowl of ice cream.
That's right.
But that's a little bit different. Different atmosphere for a business owner, and I've called Bob myself and said, hey, I've got an uncle that's looking to move back home. Would you be, oh, sure, yeah, just give him my number. And that wasn't at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. That was at 5:30 or 6 o'clock on a Wednesday when the business is closed, but however, they are open.
Yeah.
You know, when they say they never close, I believe that because, you know, I had to call him just the other night and say, hey, I got this going on. Let me look into that for you. And sure enough, he was traveling from here to Chicago for Thanksgiving, and he made a phone call and figured it out for me, and there was no issues. But this is small town America.
Yep.
But we have big town availability.
Oh, I agree. And we've got everything here that you can find in other places. You may not have your choice of 20 different ranch dressings when you go into Harps, but there's a good 10 there. So you may not have quite as much variety, but all the basics that you need and expanded basics that you would need are here. And the things that people come down and they go, well, this would be a great place if only this, if we only had that. And by the time they get to the third if only, I tell them, stay where you're at, because that's one, those things aren't going to happen. Yeah. The town isn't really designed for that. And you're trying to get away from the things that are allowing you to have that, to allow you to have a big mall.
Yeah, you're wanting to come here for a change. Exactly. Don't come here to change.
Right. You'll be much more. You'll be much happier and much more successful in your move. And we've had people. We took a guy out. He came by and we spent the whole day just driving around. Took him to the library. Took him to the hospital. Took him to the dams. Gave him the whole tour. We got a tour that we do with people that are coming down that aren't sure where they're going to go, because people have a lot of choices as far as making a move. And he sent Jewel a letter saying they were the best realtors I ever worked with that never showed me a house.
There you go.
Because you can buy the house didn't really matter.
No, it's the area.
It's the area and
community.
Exactly, and that's what we sell. It's quality of life. It's truly quality of life, and that's what makes the difference between us and all the other places that people look. And it's not for everybody, and I understand that. And we don't, if you don't belong here, you'll know. If you belong here, you will know right away. And the way people know is by seeing us on TV and buying advertising and getting the message out of what we have here. And like I said, but to begin with, putting a face on your message that's the whole deal. That's what you're looking for in advertising. That is what you're looking to do to get your message out to everybody else.
Bob, we appreciate you hanging around this morning and visit with us about advertising. We're going to take a quick break, come back, talk about some local sports that happened over the weekend, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I've totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Bear Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Shifting gears a little bit this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about local sports. The Mountain Home Bomber Lady Bombers are the champions of the Battle of the Border.
That is awesome.
They took on and beat Branson Saturday. So they came home with the first place trophy. The boys came in third.
Now you're talking about basketball. I'm going to throw that out there just for people that aren't up to speed.
Battle of the Border basketball tournament up in Branson, Missouri. The Lady Bombers took first place, and the boys took third place in that tournament over the weekend.
That's awesome. Both ends, though.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. The Lady Bombers, from what I've heard, they have a very unique team this year. It's they're working hard and putting it all together. So expecting great things from them. Saturday morning at about 10 o'clock, the Mountain Home High School wrestling team had some guest coaches come in and give them kind of a clinic or
yeah, it wasn't coaches, it was the whole team.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The coaches being the team, the players from Williams Baptist, the wrestlers from Williams Baptist.
Williams Baptist College brought their coaching staff down. They brought all their wrestlers and everybody to work with our high school, and it was so cool because for both ends, because the comments from the kids that go to college were saying, "Man, it's great to give back," and they felt so blessed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but to see them being able to be working one-on-one with our wrestlers here locally, it was just a really cool mix. I mean, we're grateful to have them, and they felt grateful to be here, and it showed. I mean, they really they worked them. I'll be honest with you, they tied up with them, they worked them, but they were able to do more one-on-one than you could ever do in a big group type setting.
Sure, and the high school gym had both mats laid out on the floor, and there was people galore. Williams probably brought 20 athletes with them?
I think about 20.
Yeah. And their coach was here with them, and then of course the high school team. I'm so excited because our high school wrestling team in Mountain Home now has a true JV team, a true girls team, and a true varsity boys team. So that program has expanded from, we don't have enough to fill a match to, what are we going to do with all these guys and gals? And that's got to be, as one of the coaches, Scooter, that's got to be exciting for you.
It was really exciting, and with anything came growing pains, but we were able to get past that. We've got the space now to work everybody where they need to and be have enough area
well,
to.
Let's not. You have the space to work with everybody.
Yeah.
It's still not ideal.
Oh, yeah, I'll agree with you there.
You have been pushed into corners that make it work, but it's still not designated area for the wrestling team.
Sure.
So,
but we are blessed. I am so excited to have a full team. I was not expecting a full girls team this year, and to see that many athletes come out and say, "Hey, I want to do this." Yeah. It's been amazing.
Well, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about the Mountain Home Flyers.
You got about a minute.
You talk, because it's your team.
Mountain Home Flyers, our youth club. It's our feeding program for the high school. They practice over at Guy Berry on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. The younger kids practice from 5:30 to 7, and then the older kids on the youth side will practice from 7 to 8:30. And they take them from 5 years old on up to 14, where they'll transition over to the high school. And we've got probably 40-something kids right now in our youth program, and they are making a mark everywhere they go. And
when will they compete?
They are competing now.
Okay.
They've started this as they had a tournament this last Saturday, and it's probably their third tournament. So their season's just kicking off right now.
Okay. When will they have a home tournament, or will they this year?
They're not. The youth will not be doing a home tournament. Unfortunately, there were some situations that came up, so they will be next year, but this year they will not be doing a home.
Shift back to high school real quick because we've only got about 30 seconds. When will their first home match be?
Well, we got a tournament actually on January 3rd and 4th. That will be our big home tournament.
That's the Friday and Saturday after the New Year?
Yep.
And it'll be at the hangar?
Yep. And it'll be exciting, and we encourage everybody to come out and watch.
Come out and check it out. Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you next week.